everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. It has gotten even worse or better, depending on how you see it. This is about Shylily Vs Sinder, the whole situation that has happened recently. At least the fan bases are fighting against each other. Shylily is a female independent VTuber, an Orca VTuber, and she is from the Netherlands, based in the Netherlands, from Germany. And Sinder is an American English-speaking VTuber, and she mainly streams on Twitch. Let's take a look at what has happened recently. As you know, Nanolith is an artist that was involved in the original big drama that happened with Sinder and, Bao, etc. And recently, she did this. She made this design of Shylily. Let's get a little bit closer here. That is a design that everyone was finding kind of odd because they were comparing it to this one, which is Shylily versus Sinder. The comparisons of both, at least the designs that they both wanted to show off here. And let's take a look at what is happening now. We have the Pyropup Center. If you don't know who the Pyropup Center is, they are a channel, a group, a person on the internet that is a big supporter of Sinder, but a supporter in the positive way. Let's take a look here. It's an important announcement, Pyropups. It has come to my attention that some people have been attacking other creators like Shylily and Nanolith in Sinder's name. Sinder herself has made her stance very clear in the past. She does not tolerate harassment or attacking others on her behalf. She has said it clearly. Those who do that are not Pyropups. The Pyropup Patrol on her Discord server has made it crystal clear that their rules, if you harm others in Sinder's names, you will be permabanned from the server with no chance of appeal. That being said, I understand that emotions can run high sometimes, but I have to ask you to stop. You are not doing any good to anyone by doing that. Not to Sinder, not to the Pyropups, and not even to yourself. If something upsets you so much that you can't take it, take a step back, block, mute, log off if you need to, but don't turn that frustration into harm. Because I can assure you that if you continue to walk down this path, there will be no one waiting for you in the finish line. I know many of you, the Pyropups that follow this page, I know that your heart is in the right place, even if sometimes you let your emotions get the best of you. But because that has happened multiple times, I need to set a clear boundary. If I see any Pyropup that follows this page attacking any VTuber, fandom, or content creator in Sinder's name, you will be blocked instantly. We have to be better than this, and I know you can be. Leave the past where it belongs and keep moving forward. Because that's honestly what Sinder's doing, from what I've been seeing. From what I've been hearing from also, Pyropup Center and everything. She's been doing her own thing. She hasn't brought up any drama from the past. She's just been doing her own thing. It wasn't Pyropups. Third parties are just recently noticing something that Sinder herself pointed out back in October, and some people just assume based on that it must be Pyropups. It bothers me to no end that almost 1 year later, people are still resorting to this level of behavior, and that includes some fans of VTubers on the other side as well. People just need to support their Oshis and finally put all this nonsense to rest. All the VTubers involved in this have done so months ago. Whoa, attacking anyone is not okay. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. Hope things chill out soon. People are allowed to criticize whomever they want for whatever they want. Grow up and get over it. You can't morality police everyone into compliance with your own beliefs. It always fails. We did not do it for Sinder. Hope this helps. Other people are saying it's not Pyropups. There are probably some Pyropups in there. 2 posts down from this on my timeline. Yeah, she wants to be Sinder so bad. Ciela Knox. There are many out here who are like, no, this is not good. We do not want this. And that is the best way to do this. I'm glad that Pyropup Center has said something against it, and I'm glad that they're trying to move on, as everyone should in that community. She is getting blacklisted after something that she did. We talked about kitsunero VT, also known as Kitsu, a female English-speaking VTuber from Germany. Her Twitch account is created 31st of March 2013, and she's been a member, started doing VTubing since 2023. Let's take a look at what's happening now. It is with VGEN, but she started out with a Skeb. What is Skeb? Skeb is a Japanese commission platform where users request art from more than 45,000 creators, primarily via Twitter. They have a one-time request of character details, and then an artist has time to complete artistic freedom for the final output. It's Skeb style, surprise commissions, key features, automatic translation is built into international users. Platform is designed for personal use, and does not allow for revisions. So it's just a one and done type of thing. Well, she got into some issues. As we have here from Nijisanji, VTuber Cringe, Kitsunero gets in hot water for giving Skeb artists very low review, then backtracking after Backlash. You have here, after reading the review I left, I generally feel sorry for the artist. The review left, Yomi says here. They didn't deserve the 1-star review. Everyone who wants to things a specific way in the future, use this as a lesson. Don't go for Skeb artwork if you're doing something specific. Give Skeb designers specifics of the vibes you're going for. On top of that, only give a 1-star review if the product is generally bad. It's a bad quality, rushed, artist is incredibly rude, refuses to cooperate, etc., etc. Feel sorry for Kitsu originally, but I don't anymore. I don't even give one of the official Skebs a bad review. Like, because Skeb is meant to be a one and done, you don't get revisions on Skeb. Now, on VGEN you do, but Skeb you don't. 1-star review here is Kitsu trying to make it out like she did nothing wrong, trying to play it off like she handled it nicely, while essentially ruining an artist's reputation on VGEN, knowing how bad their system is. Yeah, once you get a one star on VGEN, you get really fucked. You get screwed bad. And yet this is their stuff. I'm going to read it in a little bit. Actually, let me read it now. It says here, I commissioned Miyotachi for outfit design, Skeb outfit design. Personally, cannot recommend the Skeb designs. First and foremost, the design is objectively pretty and well thought out, given the name, the theme being hibiscus chocolate cake. But it is super niche theme where usability for a solo VTuber is very hard to find. So first she starts out with that she likes it. Then she's like, it's hard to find. It's design would work better alongside other dessert-based outfits for a group project. Knowing that most of their clients are VTubers, usability should be considered aspect in the commission of design. You went for a Skeb. That's your fault. Furthermore, looking through Miyotachi's portfolio, I mean, it's your fault for getting angry at it. It's not their fault for not liking it. They cannot like it. They can absolutely not like it. That's perfectly fine. But you can't go after an artist for doing this. It's a Skeb. If you don't like it, unfortunately, Skebs don't allow for revisions. Looking through Miyotachi's portfolio, there are other VTuber outfit designs based on desserts. If there have been, I wouldn't have notified them ahead of time. I would have notified them ahead of time. There are no other VTuber outfit designs based on desserts. So this is their first one. I do not want to go in that direction. The only dessert-based design in that portfolio are for Hatsune Miku and the VTuber model design, where the other entire character revolves around the dessert, not just the outfit. I know it was a Skeb-style commission, thus gave the artist creative freedom, but expectations were not met because the design does not feel in line with their previous works. There are no other dessert-based outfits in their portfolio. I have tried working this out with Miyotachi, even offering to pay for an extra revision, but unfortunately we weren't able to come to a resolution. Skeb does not allow for revisions. That's the main thing. You would have to have a whole new redesign, pretty much. Please keep in mind that this is a review for a specific commission style, not their overall work. All their other designs are in their portfolio are gorgeous, and I'm sure I am sure working with them on a non-Skeb commission will leave you with very much positive results. Now let's see what Miyotachi put down here. Thank you for your feedback. We discussed privately. You ordered a Skeb design commission from me. For the record, for Skeb style, highly catered design commissions with multiple drafts where you have control over the design, but this is not what you ordered from me. Skebs are a discounted rate due to the lack of multiple drafts and revisions. You accepted my terms of service, which clearly states Skeb commissions specifically do not include revisions, detailed communications outside of the initial form, or accounting for a client's personal preferences. This is the nature of the style of the commission and was clearly stated and agreed to multiple times. I also had a selection request where you could have communicated anything for me to note, i.e. no niche themes. Do not include any information there besides asking to keep the patterns of your character, which I sure did. Basically, no lack of communication is what they're saying here. Additionally, the design delivered absolutely high quality and does align with all my previous work. This includes utilizing themes, make unique designs you won't find anywhere else. Despite a claim that there is in fact a number of other dessert-themed outfits in my portfolio you chose not to consider. In our conversation after delivery, your personal opinion was that you did not like the final design on the grounds that you cannot connect with it. I did my best to given the situation, to solve it amicably, but by providing you a revised version of the outfit and allowing you to resell, alter, and design however you see fit to your likes. None of this pleased you, and you continue to insult me and my work. Asking for future further revisions and refunds. Again, this goes directly against my very clear TOS you agreed to. Only at this point did I decide that I will not continue working with you any further. While I am sympathetic to you not being happy with the design, or outright calling it an unusable waste of money, and that it doesn't work for you, what you wanted it to work for, ultimately falls into being your personal opinion and nothing of my own fault. It seems as though Skeb style commissions where you inherently are taking a risk as to whether or not you would like the final product may not have been the best style of commission for you personally, but I don't believe it warrants my entire service to be discredited with that 1-star commission there. And that is the problem that is being faced here. And she goes on in her in at least what's shown here in the Discord. Going says TLDR spent $350 on a skeb design, hopes to receive a new usable outfit design, but the design ended up being super niche, and I don't even like the chocolate cake much, and not being usable for standalone design, maybe use group project. Taking the artist and even offered to pay for another revision, but they refused to work with me, so I already feel effing stupid because my own fault for wasting so much money. So if you could help liking and sharing, I would really appreciate it. That's the original tweet. In case anyone wondered, I did delete the tweets because people kept trying to start S. First on my event post, then on my post saying people are starting drama when there wasn't any on my part, then on the art post itself. The worst part is it's not even the artist complaining about it. It's some random person trying to start grandstand, and I'm just tired. The artist and me talked about it privately, and that was that. People were nosy and started inserted themselves. Either way, I'm sorry for all the confusion. Continuing on, this is the main thing. People, hoping people are understanding, and that is the thing that I reacted to. She leaves out the details where she abused the artist, demanded refunds, and the artist offered her revisions for a skeb outfit, which didn't need them. Kitsu is merely trying to deflect and hide what she did. This is also not the first time an artist had issues with her behavior. That's the one that I read before, and this is from Mage Mimi themselves, which is right here. Says, oh, hello, I'm the artist who did the skeb outfit design commission that ended up with bad review. Truly do not wish any ill will on the client, so please remain kind. I wasn't going to say anything, but I feel I can't remain silent after it blew up publicly. So, I'm Mimi, do lots of commissions. My favorite being outfit design. I admit the way the commission went really blindsided me. I don't think harping on details will do any good at this point, but there are some things I'd like to say. First, thank you for those who were quick to support me last night. I couldn't sleep at all since I was worried over the situation, worked up over the situation. The 1-star review was really bad. But hearing everyone's kind words has really reassured me, so I'd like to say thank you so much. You guys really helped me feel better. I also want to clarify things first. I use VGEN as sporadic slots, so while my services are unlisted for now, it's only because the slots filled up. I didn't unlist them because of the situation, so please don't worry about that. Additionally, my normal design commissions that are catered to the client's specific desires with many drafts are always open. You can email me or contact me through the website. It says, I also saw some artists saying the situation scared them away from trying to skeb work. I want to encourage you to try it if you want to. I've done many skeb works that go very smoothly, and everyone ends up happy. They can be very fun. This was my first ever negative review, and I've been doing the shop for years, so please don't be discouraged. I'd like to offer advice to those artists to help you through the potential situations like this one. I recommend having a detailed upfront TOS you can refer back to avoid as many misunderstandings as possible. Though, like this situation, problems can still happen. It's important that you stick to your TOS. It exists to help people not overexert themselves. I made sure clearly state no revisions, refunds, etc. That are separately catered to have separate catered designs, but misunderstandings and unhappy clients can still happen. If you end up getting a bad review because of that, you are allowed to respond to it and share your perspective. For me, it was really scary having something so negative in the wild out like that, but I really tried to stand up for myself in a situation where I felt like I didn't do anything wrong. Having TOS really helped. Lastly, to anyone who is looking buying a skeb from an artist, please be aware that you may not always like the results. You're saving money by giving creative freedom to the artist, which is true. Skeb is a lot cheaper. They typically have no revisions at all, sort of a get what you get and don't get upset situation. I did provide a revised version of myself for the design, but not every artist will do that, and they do not have to with skeb. Skeb, like I said, is a one and done. You like it, fine. You don't like it, we're screwed. And that's why it's so cheap. It's cheap because of that. Skebs aren't everyone's cup of tea, and that's absolutely okay. There are thousands of artists who offers options too, and also you can get to see what the artist generally does before you go for the skeb, so you can get an idea of what the artist is going to do to begin with. Saw lots of folks referring to skeb style as inherent scams. I'm very sad to hear this because, like I said, I've done tons of skebs where everyone is happy with the results. I've heard of many VTubers doing skebs, and they are extremely happy with it because it's like, oh, I never thought of doing this type of design. Oh, I never thought of myself in this way. I never thought of, having myself have this outfit, and boom, there you go. Not everyone does. It's important to do your own research to the person you want to commission before you commission them. It's not foolproof, but please don't lose faith in human artists. It says, I'll leave this off by saying thank you to everyone who supported me throughout this. I didn't expect to become a public situation at all, so I'm relieved it worked out all right. I'm going to finally sleep now. Also, I'm really bad with self-promotion, but if you'd like to support me, please check out my YouTube, where I stream every week. I also sing original and cover music. I have a manga that we publish soon. That's it for me. Thank you. Girl, I love your art. Skebs for me are like fan art. I'm happy to whatever I get. If I don't absolutely love it, I just save it and don't use it. I didn't complain. It's my money, and I'm happy to support my fellow artists at any skill level. That's the thing. Use it like fan art. And sometimes you get amazing skebs out there. Sometimes you get skebs that you don't like, and that's perfectly fine. That runs with the system. That's the way the system works. But don't get pissed off, and don't go and doing in the sense of what happened here. Don't go and send a 1-star review to somebody like that. Don't. It just doesn't look right. Even if you feel justified on your side, it does not look good. Had a few questions completely unrelated to the drama, and, you know, other people ask good questions. People are giving, you know, a lot of positivity in the things going on here. And people are mentioning, you know, the final post on the Kitsunero posting. You treated artists horribly. You tried to convince people you were nice, sweet, and handle it wonderfully. I don't care how big you are. I called you out because you honestly feel bad. I felt bad for you originally. I condemned your artist who does beautiful work that you might have been able to work with. You posted the outfit and was curious of the other designs the artist did, and that's how I saw your review. Also saw the artist's response. You didn't handle this beautifully. You handled it horribly, like some overly entitled VTuber. You're generally an awful person, and you showed how manipulative you are with this. This is Apocalyptic Yomi mentioning this. Yomi, you can all decide for yourselves on the matter, but I said my point. I stood for someone who deserved it. Stood up for someone who deserved it, and I'll no doubt do it again in the future. Stop being a victim. You are not one. And Arya saying Kitsunero deletes her event post after she claims that people were trying to start drama. Han, you're the one who left a 1-star review on a skateboarder and then decided to post about it. She's now getting mass blacklisted from a ton of artists due to this conflict. And that's why you have to be very careful what you do. Very careful what you do. Because now you're having artists that will not work with you, that refuse to work with you, and that will not give you the light of day again. And that is an issue. When you are a VTuber, you want to be good with artists. You want to be happy with artists. If there's an artist like a scab that you didn't like, well, don't use the artist again. Don't go and complain. This is the mistake that Kitsu made. It caused a humongous controversy, and yes, it is going to continue to haunt her for a long time. Here's another thing that Arya said. Basically going after the politics of Kitsunero, and here we go.
And other people are saying that she believes, like she openly believes in the Great Replacement Theory. Which
this is that. I thought it was related to the skep thing. I apologize. But this is, yeah, basically back in the day on the whole Great Replacement Theory thing. I don't really care about people's politics. I just don't like that they went and made a 1-star review. In this case, it was not a good one. I personally wouldn't do that to an artist unless they, you know, said F you or something like that. They really went overboard on everything. But in this case, Kitsunero shot first, asked questions later, and that has hit her back. That has backfired on her greatly, and she, from what it seems like, is getting blacklisted by a lot of artists, unfortunately. She has to deal with a stalker, as we're going to Vixi, who is a DGen Fox VTuber on Twitch, and I believe YouTuber at the least, Ko-Fi, and all these other things here. She has brought this up to people in the YouTube space, the Twitter space, the every space. Is a stalker harasser. Please report. He talks about blanking me and makes AI of me. Jack, that one. Yes, that one. That name. I can't say it on YouTube because of the way it is. And Jack, last name, me, Huff. And there we go. The context is the Google Drive here. Other posts got flagged. And it says, TLDR, joined my Twitch, got banned, cried and stalked and harassed me, now talks about blanking me with wanting to be with me, 3 Twitter accounts, over 30 Twitch accounts, currently have cyber report in the works, so to be restraining order, and pushed all his buttons, and, you know, blocked, he got blocked, you know, other people got blocked, etc. And here is all the information that they have here. A bunch of things that have gone on when it comes to everything here. We have the various things. Let's take a look at it little by little. You have this here. All this bruh comments, and blank yourself. You should, the whole parasocial thing isn't just paranoia. You have this here, where they reported a ton of posts. They're also reporting a ton of posts here. As you can see, a lot of her posts are getting reported by this person. Dream about any frog last night. Need to work on your attitude just a little bit. People are, you know, changing the name of the accounts here. You can see more things happening here. All these other things that they have a lot of information on what this person's been trying to do, because they have been sending her this stuff. So he's incriminating himself all the time. It was me, basically, you know, again, showing that they're continuously doing this. They're continuously putting things out there. We think I would keep chasing a random I never seen before treating me like that. You must be dumb, bipolar, dyslexic. Continuing there, unban request, thought you were streaming. So basically all this here. It says, nice, notice me senpai, didn't notice me sad. Again, spamming things as you're seeing through here. And all these other things that are going on here. Continuing even to go on a whole thing on, you know, Discord, etc. Let's go on to take a look at other things that they have here. Must be nice being the jobless dude. Karma wins, just remember. 3K later. Howdy, still sending mass emails. Can't stop, won't stop. My main account is NRORL. Do that with you will. I'm just that guy, LMAO, and arrow on top. I still got those open guesser emails from a year ago. God, I hate that Paul Play kid. Damn Austrian. Anyway, expect more to come. Continuing that name there. As you're seeing there, batch is completed. I don't know exactly what that means, but that's a lot of stuff here. Some CS players really can be the worst type of people. Ever wonder what deal is outside of streaming? Ever since May of last year, since you know, the guy is mentally ill. He definitely is mentally ill. Definitely has been doing some crazy things here of, you know, continuously trying to send more harassing stuff here. Trying to, again, as I mentioned here, all these things to make people feel sorry for you, make all this stuff up. I'm just going a little bit slower so you guys can stalker harasser, please report. He talks about blanking me, makes AI of me. Join my Twitch, all that kind of stuff there that I mentioned before. And we have all these things of all this information here of all the posts and people taking screenshots and, you know, more and more and more and more stuff. This guy just is extremely obsessed with this person, extremely obsessed with Vixi. It is a dangerous, dangerous thing to do. I do hope that, honestly, I don't mean this in a mean way. I do hope they get some help, because that kind of obsession is usually due to some underlying issue, whatever that may be. Mentally, it can be an underlying issue. They need to get it dealt with, because they need to stop doing this kind of stuff. She ain't gonna notice you, and you're going to get legal ramifications after that. Do hope no one is a victim after me. I wouldn't even wish this on my worst enemy. He's actually the most vile, stinking thing I walk this earth. It angers me. It actually does anger me to see this happen to people, to anybody, to good people, people that maybe I like, don't like, doesn't matter. I don't care if I like you or don't like you. This is not good behavior. I don't want this to happen even to my worst enemy. It's really bad. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. The reason why I do this is simple. I want it to be a positive space for VTubing, a place where we can support each other, we can continue to do positive things. And today, I'm talking about Mage Mimi Miyotashi, someone that you in the video earlier, you can see that I did a story on her. I want to support her and, you know, promote what she does. Here we go. We're talking about them. They are an artist VTuber. They have miyotashi.com. And they also have a YouTube site where they have, you know, videos of 2025 recaps. They have live concerts that they've done, Starlight Idol Fest. They have In Vain, Mage Mimi, other things here. Like they mentioned before that they do covers, they do things like that. And taking a look at their main site here, you can see all the different platforms that they are on. VTuber, music, illustration, design, manga, animation, all the things that they've done, the notable works that they've had for Neuro-sama and others. And showing all of their past works. Everything that they've done in the past has been great. Just wanted to support somebody, wanted to give someone a shout out because I do want them to continue to grow. Thank you so much, Mage Mimi, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I do hope this helps you in some way.
Yeah, like that. I was like, what is a weeaboo like that? And then they're like, oh, like, you know, like person who wants to be a Japanese like that. And they're like, I am Japanese. What are you talking about? I mean, maybe my appearance, how I look is my
Yeah, the appearance was fucking messing people up.
I grew up in Japan. My first language is Japan, so my soul is Japanese. Yeah, I don't look like Japanese because my dad's DNA is too strong. Yep. Weeb! That's a
That was, look, that right there, look, I need to go back to this one. I need to go back to this one. That's the snoo stuff right there, man. the body is spongy and bruised, but the mind wants to keep going.
Too strong.
The snoo. Always good for the snoo. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.